What up, YouTube? It's Robert Marshall coming back at you again from New Concord, Ohio. What is up, YouTube? I'm sorry I've been so absent, man. I started a new job. It's a weird job. Sometimes I work night shift, sometimes I work day shift, so I want to pre-apologize for all that. Next level is I still want to put some shout-outs out. I want to put some shout-outs to a couple different off-the-wall people this time. I want to put a shout-out to a dude. He's not on Instagram or nothing. He's not a big-time builder. He works too much, but his name's Joel Griffith. The guy's been a 100% dude for me, and he's a real good friend of mine from the local area, the Cambridge, New Concord type area. He's been a really cool dude, and he's been really cool. I also want to put a big shout out to the Cheap Tobacco in Zanesville, Ohio. Everybody up there has been super cool, and all these new FDA regulations are putting stress on them and whatnot. I'm loyal to the place and to the people. But to be real about it, man, I order a lot of my mods online and stuff, and I don't go into the store because, store markups more than what I want to pay when I can find them, cheaper than that online. I'm not going to lie, I'm a cheap bastard, so there we go. Anyhow, I've got several things I want to jump into. I want to get into this limitless box. I want to do a review on it. I was going to do a review on a 30mm Mason, but I ditched mine. I didn't like it that much. Lots of people are big on Masons. I'm not. I just don't dig them that much. Even the 30mm just kind of annoyed me. I had a 24mm. I didn't like it either. It's just something about the Masons I don't dig. That's all subjective. I just didn't like them. The PRS clone. I'm not really going to get into that unless everybody wants to. If you really want to hear about this PRS clone, throw me a jump on. And then this limitless box, and then I've got two limitless boxes I want to throw a review on, and I really want to jump on a couple things that I'm really into right now, that I'm really doing. So anyhow, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce my newest piece of equipment. You guys have seen the Morden RDA before, but it is sitting atop of this absolutely beautiful piece of equipment. Okay, and we're going to get into this. This is the new limitless iJoy connected. It's called the Lux. Okay, it is a dual 2006-650 regulated device up to 213 watts down to 1 watt. These sleeves you can buy, not right now, a lot of them. Right now I've only seen a leopard print and a wood grain, which I tried to buy the wood grain and they happen to be out of stock. So as soon as I get one of those, okay, I'm going to start with some fresh points of things that got pointed out by the reviewers, but if you're on my channel, I'm telling you, it's a good mod, but it has its problems. First of all, this thing is obnoxiously heavy. Now, the cool part about this is you can take these out, and there are sleeves that come with it. If you buy the right kits, that are the full kits, you can get sleeves that make this dual 18650 instead of 2006-650. Why you would do that, I just don't know. It's the battery life, I got my kit for like 94 bucks online, and it came with the mod and two iJoy. They're two iJoy 4200 milliamp 2006-650s and the sleeves to make it dual 18650. So as we talk about the batteries, here's the first problem with this mod, and I'll show you the first problem with this mod. Okay, this is very loose, and it does come out. I mean, if you turn this upside down, you put a pretty good rat. Of course, it's not going to do it because I want it to. But if I try to pull from the Addy, look at that. Okay, so I have one complaint about this mod right now is that it is a little loose, and I worry about it. The thing is, if you turn it upside down, you give it a really good shake, it will come out. It is a small problem, but the way to solve that problem is by putting a business card in the side. But Limitless and iJoy, you should have thought this out by putting some kind of spatted spacer or something in there. Okay, but it's a really cool looking mod, and the sleeves are going to be replaceable like the Limitless is. And like the other Limitless box I'm getting into, this thing does have a problem. It only goes up to 80 watts on stainless steel and 60 watts on titanium and nickel, but you really don't need more than that if you're trying to run really high wattage with temp control. I understand how people think that that's okay, but if you're running temp control started out with DNA 40s. And temp control, the DNA 40s and 40 watt temp control was the common, and then it went up to DNA, DNA went up. And these DNA chips are different, and they're in the hundreds of dollars range. I want one of the new 75s. I don't give a shit what company it is. I'm looking at the Lava Box 75s. I liked my Lava Box, but then I hated it like later. And since I updated my computer, I'm more capable of the eScribe software. So anyways, I'm sorry I'm babbling, but I haven't put up a video in a while. Anyway, this is the new Lux by Limitless and iJoy. I'm digging it. I like the 80 watt. Their temp control works very, very well. But like I said, in stainless steel goes on 80 watts, and titanium and nickel, you're at a 60 watt cap. If you're running temp control on this thing, you can literally run it. I've ran this on temp control stainless steel. This is my Morden and has a stainless steel build on it. I'm running this at 55 watts, which it'll run up to 80, and it's throwing cloud, tastes amazing. And I think if you're doing temp control, you should be using an RDTA, or you should probably be using some kind of rebuildable tank, or using stainless steel coils in a crown tank or a TF8, TF4, something with stainless steel coils, crown tank with stainless steel, whatever there is options for stainless steel or nickel or titanium coils. So that's my opinion, and you don't need that ton of wattage, okay? Let me chuck a vape here, or have a chuff. Getting cloudy with the Morden, all right? Okay, so the rest of my shout outs, obviously, big shout out to my main sponsor, boom, Swagg Sauce. Okay, they've been miscommunication with me lately. I don't know whether the company's going under because of the new FDA regulations. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not getting a response from anybody at the company. I've texted them about 15, 20 times. So if you guys happen to catch this video or see it, I've been trying to get in communication with you. I've sent Brian texts, and I know that he's had a guy named Isaac answering the phone for him or whatever. I don't know why I'm being ignored. I don't know whether I've said something or did something to offend the company, but I've done nothing but give you honest and truthful reviews. So if you're dumping me off and forgetting about me because I gave you an honest opinion about a couple of juices I didn't really dig, and I didn't really like the way they rolled, and some of the little stuff that goes with some of my stuff, or whether, just because I don't have enough subscribers, you don't want to help me anymore. It is what it is, but I still love you, Swagg, okay? And it's okay. Also, the next shout out, obviously, to Limitless. I love their mods. I absolutely adore them. And to iJoy for this combination. The next thing that I have that's around in that's an iJoy conglomerate, was the Limitless RDTA. Okay, I love this thing. If you ever get a chance to go out and get one, you can find them online for about 15, 20 bucks. And they're really good investments. It's a very good RDTA. You just have to long wick it, and I can go over a tutorial for that if y'all really want to. Okay, I'm at 7 minutes. I'm going to have another chuff. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to get into, guys, is the Limitless 200 watt regulated. Okay, this is the Limitless mod company, and this is the Limitless box. And it's a 200 watt dual 18650 with interchangeable plates. There's an interchangeable plate. Okay, I've got my two LGs that came with it. I got this kit with the batteries. I got the batteries, the original red and black plates, and these plates for $111. Now the RDA sitting atop this is one of my new babies, and people can talk all they want to talk, walk the walk they want. I did not buy an original one of these. This is absolutely 100% a $13 clone that I got from the United States, and there's no way on God's green earth I would pay the original price for this under any circumstances. $139.99 for the original one is absolute highway robbery. I don't give a shit how good that is. Okay, so yes, I bought a clone, but it's called the So Horny RDA. Okay, this is a 6-coil stacked. Look at the shit. Fucking grub screws are gangster, and this is a clone. Remindedly, this is a fucking clone, not an original. It's a 1-to-1 clone of the original. I got it for 13 bucks, and it's ridiculous. It's a 6-coil setup. You can run 2 coils, you can run 4 coils, you can run 6 coils. This happens to be the 6-coil set. And it comes with another set of rings where you put 1 gold ring in the middle or whatever, and then you have 2 stainless ones on top and bottom so that you can run 4 coils and cut one off, or run 5 coils. It's whatever. Okay, so I'm almost at 10 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm babbling like an idiot, but here I'm just trying to throw out information. I've got a little advocacy shit to say, okay, and then we'll go on. But this Limitless box is a dank. No problems. The temp control works amazingly. Good job, Limitless. Just as usual, good job, Limitless. Okay. And I don't know whether this was a conglomerate, a solid Limitless thing, but I fucking love this thing. These interchangeable plates are beautiful. You can get the black and red ones. I've seen black and red bandana ones. I've seen white and red bandana ones. There's green and black bandana, which I love green and black. It's like my thing when I go to comps. It's all just, it's just amazing. It's lots interchangeable. Same thing with this. They're gonna have more of these fucking sleeve plates. So it's all limitless. Limitless is the most customizable shit you're ever gonna buy. I love this Lux. It is heavy. But for a 2006 650 mod, if you compare it to this is a Doi 18650, and you lay this Lux next to it. Okay, let's be real about this. This Lux is taller. Okay, but it's not even as wide as the Doi 18650 Limitless. See that? Boom. Okay, so it's a little taller because of the bigger batteries. This weighs more, or equivalently about the same as this, with RDA or RDTA on it. So let's be real about it. It's not that big for being a 2006 650 mod, and it can run 18650 too. Okay, so let's get into this. This horny RDA, so horny RDA, I'm digging it. If you can find the clones online, fucking buy one. They're a cloud chaser's fucking dream. Tons of airflow, tons of coil space. It's straight up. It's a sweet mod. I'm gonna check a chuff for you, throw a little cloud, show you what my game plan is. Absolute master of cloud chucking stuff. For 13 bucks, I can't fucking touch this. Love it. Pimping the yam, I am juicing this. Little bit of cinnamon, little bit of yam or sweet potato, and some marshmallow to the palate. Beautiful game. Okay. Okay. So that was the two limitless mods, and then I wanted to get into this. Now I know this is a simplistic thing. I'm not going to vape on this. My battery's on a charger. But look, check this out. Check this out. Okay, this is I'm just gonna be real about this. This is a clone Fuhattan. Okay. Okay, it's got the AV shit on it, but it is a clone. Okay, does not have the official crap. Doesn't have the middle finger. It's a clone of the two things. I'm gonna tell you what. This is stainless steel, and I love this stinking mod. I paid $12 for it online. The best damn thing I ever bought. I turned around, and because the setup's real slick looking, but sitting on top of it is nothing other than, if you didn't see the name on it, it's because it's a fucking Tsunami. Okay, and I have my 24mm Tsunami sitting on this. It's perfectly flush. It's clean and crisp against the blacktop rim of this mod. Just saying, if you get a chance to go and find one of these online, it'll be about the best 13 bucks you ever spent. It came in plastic. It was in flawless condition. I got it in 4 days. I forget exactly who ordered it from, but thank you, eBay. Okay, so that's the next shout out. This is all new equipment. The next thing I want to get into is so I threw out the Limitlesses, both the new Limitless mods. I want to throw out another big twist out. I misconstrued this juice in the very beginning, guys, and I apologize for this. This is the Mad Hatter, okay? And I did a review on this, and I wasn't digging it. And what I found out was, I apologize to Swag Sauce, and I apologize to my viewers, and the utmost apologies about this particular juice, okay? It needed to sit. It was a juice that was a light flavor, and I've let it sit. As you can see, the color's become more yellow. It was a very viscous clear, and it's become more of a yellow cake batter color. And the last couple, I've let it sit for like, I've vaped it very little for like the last month and a half. And it's sat for a long time and steeped, and now I can taste everything that's in it, and it's actually a really good juice, okay? So I do apologize. I did throw the flavor profile out that I couldn't find last time. That flavor profile was updated significantly with like this, which is what's in here right now. And the flavor profile is updated after some steeping time. So suggestively, if you go to Swag Sauce, go to AZ Swag Sauce USA, and you order Mad Batter, my suggestion is for you to let it sit for like a month before you vape it. I know it's a pile of shit when you want to vape it, but I'm telling you, let it sit. You'll get all the flow profiles, they'll slide out. So I do apologize to AZ, and I apologize to my viewers for a not so accurate review. I didn't realize that when I got this and reviewed it a week and a half later, that this required a lot of steeping time. Same thing has happened with Tiki Tender, which I liked in the beginning. Okay, and now that it's steeped, I like it even more. So it's good to start with, but the longer you steep it, the better. The MIM's kicking, and right now I added my own nick to this. It says 0 milligram, but I'm still going to tell you about how awesome this Big Bottle Company juice is. It's 35 bucks for 120 mils, and it's one of the cheaper, huge corporation type shit besides Swag Sauce on the market, and I dig the shit out of it. Okay, so I wanted to throw that RDA out. I know it's a clone. I don't give a shit, and that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And then, of course, I've been promoting the shit out of this mod. Everybody can talk all the crap they want. I like this a lot better. I have got to try, not that I own one, the new X-Cube Ultra, and this thing still shits all over it, okay? It has the original, like, flat firing button on it that was on the Ultra. I love this angled fire system to this thing, and no one's ever convinced me anything different. I've got the Twisted Messes V2 stainless steel sitting on top, and I know it doesn't match, God forbid. And I've got some really sweet ass staggered Claptons, if I can get a view in here. If I can get it to focus. They're a little dirty too, I'm sorry guys, but yeah. They are stagger fused Clapton I made myself. They're very cool. The flavor is out of control. Okay, so everybody knows I like Claptinis. Claptinis are my stuff. Oh, that's the other thing I want to do for everybody, is I've got one more fucking promo here about a company that I think is the dank. Okay, I bought these at the cheap tobacco store. Okay, and they are made by Watofo, and they are comp wire Claptons that sell like this. Okay, I paid $2.99 for 5 of these coils. Okay, and they're pre-made Claptons, and they're one of the only Claptons I could fit in my Morta and some of my smaller RDTAs. Okay, these things come like this, extra long gears. You can put them on pretty much anything. Okay, boom daddies. Okay, look these bitches up. They're comp wire. This is the Clapton 2s. They are a spaced, like a staggered fused Clapton. Okay, I made my own that are in the Twisted Messes, but I will tell you this, these things are stellar. For $3 for 5 coils. Can't go wrong. You get to switch out 2 RDAs, and if you make a mistake, you get a bonus. Okay, so I'm not hating. Right now, what's in here is the Big Bottle Company juice, because it's one of my favorite flavors. Happens to be the strawberry milk. It tastes like Nesquik, and I love it. So, I choked on it, as my life goes. The 3 milligram that's in this, I'm a really big 0 milligram, and I put 3 milligram in to try to cut my smoking, which I have. I've been vaping higher milligrams. So I apologize, I'm choking in my videos and stuff because I'm on the uprise. To my, most of you guys are like, oh, I'm backing down, a different nicotine level. I was still smoking, and I'm trying to quit smoking. And I've pretty much put myself down. I mean, I know you guys have seen my videos, like, holy crap, this guy still smokes. Yeah, I'm a fuck up, okay? But basically, cut down my smoking even more. I went from 3 packs a day to 1 pack a day since I started vaping. And this is where we're going to get into advocacy, okay? And I'm going to show you how advocated I am about this, okay? I'm going to light this fucking cigarette because I just told you I still smoke, and I'm going to throw this down. I have to smoke a cigarette while I talk about advocacy because I quite literally can't fucking believe that I'm trying to get to where I can quit smoking, and by the time I quit smoking, because I have no willpower, and I'm trying my best. I do vape videos, I love vaping, okay, but I still smoke because I can't hitch the habit, and I've slowly been moving up on my, stuff. A lot of my stuff's been 6 milligram lately, and I'm choking on it, 3 milligram choking on it, okay, and it's just because I'm not digging it, and I'm not all the way used to it. It's not that I'm not digging it because I smoke less, and I went from that 1 pack a day about 3 months ago to when I started smoking 3 and 6 milligram, vaping it. I've went down to like the half a pack area, okay? So this is literally like the 3rd cigarette I've smoked all day. But I'm that upset about this advocacy stuff, and I'm that upset about the FDA regulations. Guys, we have to fight this. And this is why. I have to be honest with everybody on YouTube. And there's a reason why I'm being really sore about this advocacy. I'm on here with you to tell you these things are killing me. And everyone's like, oh, you mean like they're killing you? No, I mean like I went to a doctor 2 weeks ago, and I have constricted arteries, and I have to take baby aspirins now because of these stupid fucking things, and I can't fucking breathe. I can't walk uphill. I'm in an organization called Dagger Hair where I foam weapon fight. I know this doesn't mean shit to most of the people listening to this video or that are watch this video, but I'm going to tell you what. I'm standing here smoking this shit, okay? Because I can't seem to get off of them because they're addictive as shit. They're terrible for you. And I just got diagnosed with CO motherfucking PD not but 2 weeks ago because of these stupid goddamn things. Now I'm going to tell everybody something. I've been telling everybody for a long time. I've tried to promote advocacy. I've tried to help you understand. I'm telling you, I just turned 34 years old 2.5 weeks ago. I'm out of my job. I can barely do my job because I can't breathe because of these stupid fucking things. And now I have a long-term disease that's going to lead to emphysema because of fucking cigarettes. And the cocksucking FDA is trying to take away my ability to get rid of these things, which is why I kept smoking, because these FDA regulations were like, I don't know if I should quit smoking because I'm just going to have to go back to it. And I've done both, okay? And now I've been diagnosed with COPD. And for anybody who doesn't know what the hell COPD is, let's be real about it. I'm going to have COPD for 10 years, and by the time I'm 45, I'm going to have fucking emphysema. I got a grandkid to raise, okay, and I have a 5-year-old daughter, All right. So because of big tobacco, this is what you've done to me, big tobacco. Another person who's gotten fucking sick and died because you've restricted this shit and because I was stressed out about it. So for the rest of you who have gotten off the fucking stinkies, fuck the FDA and fuck their bullshit, because I don't want the rest of you to end up like me. I'm going to be on oxygen in the next 2 years. I'm going to have to quit smoking stinkies, and they're going to take away the shit that I have that's going to save me, so I don't freak out and keep smoking after I have fucking emphysema. So I very rarely curse and bitch and complain, but that's where I wanted to get to. I wanted to give you guys the cool shit and the straight information and the way things are, and I wanted to vape, and I wanted to let you know where I was in the vape family, and that I'm sorry that I've been a failure and haven't been able to completely get off the stinkies, but it's cut me down, and I'm proud of all of you who don't smoke stinkies anymore, who don't smoke cigarettes, and the fucking FDA is going to put you back to where I'm at, and we're all going to end up this way. Stupid fucking emphysema and fucking COPD and can't breathe and shit. I wake every morning and think I'm dying, and y'all know what it's like before you put the stinkies down, and the FDA is trying to take that away from us. All these mods are going to become obsolete. We're not going to be able to fucking vape shit, and they're going to try to take it all away from us. It's going to go back to cigarettes. It'll tear your throat up, screw you up, because that's where I started at. Okay, so now that I'm done being pissed off, I'm going to finish this cigarette. Okay, I'm usually a pretty cool guy, but I'm telling you, my life has been ruined by these stupid ass things. And when I started vaping, I thought I could get off of them, and then all this advocacy stuff started. I started vaping and getting really serious right as this FDA shit came up, and I was like, well, I better not quit already, because, you know, then if the FDA screws us over super big time, then what am I going to do? You know, I'm going to go back to smoking cigarettes anyway, so I'm going to vape, and I'm going to spend all this money, and I love vaping, and I cloud chase comp and all that bullshit, and I feel like a jackass every time I have to tell somebody, yeah, well, I've been vaping for 2 years, but I still can't fucking stop smoking. But I smoke a lot less. That's my point. Okay? So I hope someone on the fucking FDA that writes these stupid fucking regulations realizes that these things save people's lives, and that's why you sick sons of bitches are getting paid by the stupid government. Okay? Just to let everyone know, whether you've read the statistics or not, and whether I'm out of line here, and I don't give a shit what senator and what person or what the fuck ever, or something like tip rippers, they ran all over his shit because he was talking about side effects of vaping, making vaping look bad. I don't give a shit. Okay? I'm in here to vape so I can not die, because now this shit, because of big tobacco and because of their trashy ass bullshit, they paid my state $220 million fucking dollars this year for projected fucking cigarette sales for people like me, so I get COPD and fucking die. All right? So you know what? When you guys wonder who the fuck's problem it is that they're trying to screw us and the FDA's in their back pocket, the fucking tobacco companies own the fucking pharmaceutical companies, so we'll get sick so they can sell us fucking drugs so they can all become millionaires while we fucking rot away and die, and our kids go without dads, and our grandkids end up with sick grandchildren or grandfathers and grandmothers. So you know what? For all of you that got off the stinkies, good damn job. Okay? Because I haven't done it. Now I can't breathe, and I've got a long-term disease called COPD that's going to lead to emphysema and my early fucking demise, probably before my daughter ends up graduating from high school. Because they got me addicted to these stupid things when I was 11 years old. 11 years old, I started smoking these stupid ass things, and this has been my way out, and I've been afraid of it, and I've edged it, and it's bullshit. So there's my advocacy talk for everybody. Help CASA, do what the fuck you're doing. It doesn't matter whether someone has a different opinion, whatever advocacy group it is. These advocacy groups, make sure you get a hold of your representatives, your senators, and your local people and tell them, look, fucker, if you don't pass this shit and you don't support HR 2058 and you don't support the Cole Bishop Amendment and you take vaping away from me, my family, and my friends are not going to fucking vote for you, because they're not going to end up like my friend on YouTube, Mr. Robert Marshall, with fucking COPD before he's fucking 40, because you cocksuckers are taking payoffs from the biggest piece of shit on earth, big tobacco. Fuck you. Okay? So now that I'm done ranting, I apologize to everybody. I've been a recently converted Christian man, and I don't usually get this damn upset. But I'm dying now because of these people. Now that I've had to smoke a cigarette during my YouTube video that's for vaping, and I'm at 24 minutes, and I'm sorry about the huge rant, guys, but I hope that this goes fucking viral, and I hope some asshole that's paying attention in Ohio, those guys that were at that fucking convention that stood there and lied to our goddamn faces about their fucking organization and their bullshit. There was only one guy in that whole fucking group that owned a vape shop, and he's trying to make himself a fucking millionaire. And you know what? Honestly, all those guys that I went to that convention, I hope you see this video, and I hope you realize I tell you to go fuck yourself. And nobody I know will be voting for you because you're trying to rip off the vape community and put us into some bullshit with some stupid ass twisted fucking inner circuit mods because you want to fucking suck the FDA's dick. Fuck you guys. Okay? find a real organization like CASA, notsmoking.org, any organization that you fucking know besides those asswipes that are out there trying to make themselves fucking millionaires that talked all that shit about advocacy to us at the Ohio fucking convention. Okay? Those guys are pieces of shit. They're trying to make themselves rich to build the only mod the FDA is going to approve. Fuck them. Okay? The rest of us are going to keep doing this, and the mods are going to be around, and there's going to be repairmen, there's going to be overseas sales, so fuck all you sons of bitches. Everybody I know will buy crap online, everybody I know will vape, and I'm on a mission now to raise my nicotine levels to get off these stupid stinkies to try to slow down my COPD. So you know what? Dilecterol or whatever the fucking bullshit chemical, the bullshit about all the crap about formaldehyde, this, formaldehyde, that. They did a real study overseas. Shit's 95% safer. 95% safer. So you guys who are off having a 95% less chance, 95% less chance of getting a stupid fucking disease I do, and it's from the stupid filters. It's from the stupid tar. So you guys already took that out of your life, so thank God your kids get to have their fucking dads when they graduate from high school, not on a damn oxygen tank in a fucking wheelchair. Okay? So I'm just saying, I'm proud of everybody who got off the stinkies. I'm sorry about the stupid attitude and the foul language and all the crap that went with it. My sponsor basically bailed on me for whatever fucking reason. I don't know whether it's an accident or what the fuck ever, because I still smoke cigarettes and I don't give a flying shit. Gave a swag sauce, won't answer me. They don't want to send me any new shit to review, so I don't have any new swag sauce reviews. So I'm going to review whatever the hell I want. I'm going to take huge big shout outs to fucking Limitless, because you guys kick fucking ass. Make some of the best mods on earth, and I only paid $90 for this bitch with batteries. So kick that shit's ass. Thank you for keeping it cheap, iJoy, okay, because you guys fucking rock. Alright? Good job, Smock. You made a goddamn good 220 watt mod that regulates temperature. Again, good job, Limitless. Way to kick its ass. Good job, Fuhattan. Way to fucking be a monster and make damn good stick mods that blow clouds. I've won 4 comps with one of these stupid fucking things with no lock on it. Okay? Big shout out to Omega, who makes amazing shit. Big shout out to everybody who makes every fucking atomizer, every RDTA, and every single stupid mod. Big shout out to Wisemec that makes the RX200 and the X200. Every single fucking company who puts out a fucking mod to save people's fucking lives. Yeah, you're making money. So the fuck what? This is not about money. You started doing it to save people's lives. You started doing it to market something that was safe. And fuck you, US government, you sons of bitches, for trying to ruin a bunch of people's shit so you can make money off the pharmaceutical companies and cheap tobacco and keep putting money in your fucking pockets. Fuck you, all you senators. Fuck you, FDA. Fuck you, U.S. government. You guys are some fucking stupid-ass assholes. I'm a pro-American guy with an American flag in the background, not because I fucking have to, okay, but because I'm American. My brother's in a fucking Marine Corps over there fighting so these fucking dick faces can fucking take shit from us. I got friends who have fucking PTSD from fighting in wars, so they could fuck with shit like this. It's bullcrap. It's un-American as shit, it's unconstitutional. And I hope you sons of bitches show this stupid fucking video to Congress so I can tell them to fuck themselves. I don't care. Makes advocacy look bad. The only thing they're doing is sitting around screwing us, and all the people who are fucking talking all the game about they got connections in Washington, D.C. are in there sucking those assholes fucking dicks to get their fucking pockets lined, and that's trash. The rest of us are out here trying to do advocacy for a reason. By the way, as I'm talking about good advocates, while I cuss and scream and bitch about the shit that's going on, I'm sorry that I'm not like the vaping heathen who can keep my shit together. I'm not like indoor smoker who tries not to be a jackass. I'm sorry, tip rippers, that you have to sit here if you ever watch this video and listen to me rant and bitch and cuss and piss and moan. And everybody who fucking ripped on him because he talked about the side effects of vaping, I fucking hope you post and say some stupid ass shit to me about this stupid fucking video, because I'm saying what's fucking real, and I hope that everybody here is just as fucking amped and pissed as I am. But you know, I'm in a different situation. I'm sitting in this fucking chair trying to quit smoking, and been trying to quit smoking, and bust my ass, and I've spent fucking $1,700 to $1,800 a year because I don't have somebody sending me free fucking mods, okay? Nobody sends me free shit, nothing, except for fucking, except for swag sauce, and they send me juice, and they bailed on me. I bought the money for this. I didn't get fucking sent to me. Okay? I'm out here spending hundreds and hundreds of fucking dollars I really don't have, so I can fucking pick this up and vape it and beat the shit out of it for 2 weeks and tell you whether it's good or not. Okay? You know what? I'm not getting free shit. I'm not getting paid by fucking nobody. Okay? So let's be real about that. Thank you to all the companies who have treated me right, and thank you but anybody who has a negative comment or some shit to say about the way I want to talk about advocacy, you know what? You need to get amped up, and you need to cuss a little bit and tell somebody to go fuck themselves, because you know what? To be perfectly honest, everybody's like, oh, you guys that do all this stuff are making vapors look bad. No, you motherfuckers that won't say to them, go suck a fucking dick, I'm not voting for you, and go into Congress and tell them to eat a pile of dog shit because they're backwards ass crooked fucking bastards taking pass from the pharmaceutical companies and the stupid fucking tobacco companies that are killing us, that are trying to shut down this goddamn industry and ruin a huge industry with a lot of people who are going to lose a lot of fucking money. And it's not just about money. Millions and millions of people are going to fucking die because of these fucking bastards, and they'll sacrifice us for the fucking almighty dollar any day of the damn week, okay? So I'm going to bring it down a minute. I'm going to take a vape. I'm cool, okay? So let's go back to the real deal. I'm going to stop yelling and cursing and flipping out. Let's be real about this. The rest of you need to stand up and be like me. Take your kahunas, put them out your mouth, and let the FDA and these people know that we're not joking around. We're not going to let this get ruined because the rest of us don't want to die, okay? Because some of us are already in the position where this could be, the vaping could be the difference between me dying before my daughter graduates from high school and me potentially not dying before my daughter graduates from high school. And those options are sitting right in front of me. Okay, and although I'm still smoking cigarettes, I'm trying my best to get off of them. And because of all this bullcrap, it makes me question whether or not I just go ahead and finish killing myself, or whether this is my way to go full time. And this is the light. This is the way to get out of the crap. And this is the safest possible alternative to smokeless tobacco and to cigarettes. Okay, 95% safer. I'll take that 5% chance to know that I have a disease that's going to turn into emphysema if I don't get off cigarettes, and I could potentially turn into emphysema even if I continue to smoke, vape, or don't smoke, okay? So to all my fucking friends on YouTube, I tell you thank you, and I'm sorry that I ranted and that I complained and that I cursed and that I screamed. Big shout out to all the companies who make mods who are saving lives. Shout out to the guys who make custom anything. Shout out to the companies that make our batteries. Shout out to all the guys who are going to be producing stuff in China so we can continue to vape. Big shout out to Tip Rippers, the Vaping Bogan, Indoor Smoker. You know what I mean? And the Vaping Heathen for your real deal stuff, guys, for being real deal guys. You know, all that crap that everybody put on here about Tip Rippers being a fake and Tip Rippers being a sellout and how Tip Rippers put us out on our asses about the side effects of vaping. Those were the side effects that Tip Rippers got himself. Maybe he's a little bit too health oriented. Maybe because he vapes, he gives a shit what matters to him. You know, I sit around and eat pizza and I still smoke cigarettes, but I'm healthier now than I was. Maybe Tip Rippers needed that to go on his thing. Maybe he got dry elbows and needed a lotion. Maybe a supplement to keep himself from getting dehydrated. Okay? Maybe it is what it is, but don't rip on Tip Rippers, okay? Tip Rippers, because he said what was fucking real. Okay? So when you guys go hating on me about what's real, the difference between me and Tip Rippers, I don't give a shit. Okay? That's the difference. So I got love for everybody in the vape family, but if you're going to shit all over a guy for saying what's real, then you can shit all over him in your own head because he don't want to fucking hear it, and he's out there doing the best thing he can. Same with the Vaping Heathen. You write trash to him, fuck you. You want to write crap to the Vaping Bogan because he's got a foul mouth. The man's real. He's got a family. He busts his ass. Okay, he works a full-time job. He has a damn life, a kid, the whole fucking drama, and he still sits on there and you know, puts his time in to make you see what he wants you to